Set to deliver on 2-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two-0 count. The pitch is a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 home, and it's fouled away. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 9-9 ball game.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Liner toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 10 and the Phillies 9. Back here at Nationals Park, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor Gott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Gott, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Wilmer Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Wilmer Flores.
Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez.
Nope, that's a ball.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Castellanos has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in now, Scott Kingery, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Phillies strand 1. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Dominguez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 65.
At the plate, Matt Adams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matt Adams.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. 6th home run on the season for him as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No outs, nobody on. (2-0) to the Nationals center fielder. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Alex Avila, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Robles on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
2 outs here with a runner at third. To 2-2 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 11 and the Phillies 9. Coda Glover will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Coda Glover.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
From the stretch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Murphy with a dive. There's one. It's late. He's safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Romero.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Romero is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Number 24 will come on now and pinch run here.
Running at first for the Phillies. Number 24.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Oh, and he surged this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a high pop-up. Adams is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Nationals 11 and the Phillies 10. number 24, will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 24.
Ned Yost making his way out toward home plate, so it looks like we're going to see the double switch here. Edofre Ramos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Russell Martin is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now, Juan Soto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Juan Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ramos, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit in the air down the left field line. Hoskins is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Nick Castellanos now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Up next for Washington, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Castellanos, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Sliced hard on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nationals go quietly. They're hanging on to an 11-10 lead. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Russell Martin now. His career numbers against Melanson. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Melanson, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 9th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman. Face on.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you played the game.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here it comes, 1-0. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1 home. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Two pitch just missed.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Has a look, now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Washington posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Justin Dunn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mark Melanson records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.